Aldridge. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. Dave?
Kevin, thank you.
David, he is the total package. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the center. And for the 76ers, outside the wings are Curry and Green. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. And it's Simmons in at the point. Simmons against Ball. Here's Hayward. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great tee that time from Green. On the wing, Harris. Embiid against Rozier. And they double up Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Drafted 3rd overall in 2014. Wow, it's been that long already. Joel Embiid didn't play his first NBA game for 2 years. Philadelphia was extra cautious with his foot injuries. Well, Joel has proven to be well worth the wait.
Both good from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Ball against Simmons. Passes it to Washington. Hayward looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Hayward very reliable from deep now. You can't let him get his feet set and get comfortable from that distance.
You know, Hayward, like a lot of NBA players, is a pretty serious gamer in his free time off the court.
And you know what, Kevin? There are some people that think video games help with your hand-eye coordination. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I do know there are worse ways to rest up and keep yourself ready for the next real game than what Hayward was doing.
Here's Ball after Ben Simmons' bucket. Here's Rozier, and no good, trying to use the glass. Harris, right side, over Washington. Harris, good.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
Embiid against Ball. Hayward on the wing. To the paint. And there's Rozier on the assist by Hayward.
Assisted.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. Back to Embiid. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Ball's running. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And it's the Hornets another 3.
3 points.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Green dishes to Embiid. Out to Harris. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Harris has got 5 points so far.
You know, over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
That's a 2 from Rozier. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harris, no good that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Ball. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler. At 6'7", LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Here's Curry into the lane. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tibias Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. The free throw drops for Curry.
And just like his brother Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
Book night, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Korkmaz, pass to Drummond. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
2 minutes.
Inside, here's Smith. Count it, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Korkmaz, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Now here's Bouknight, guarded by Kerr. Count that one from Bouknight.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
The 76ers lead it. Curry passes it to Drummond. Back to Curry. Kicks it to Drummond. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
I'll tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rims.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And Clark, though he's improving offensively, Thybulle earns his minutes at the defensive end.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Joel Embiid said Thybulle has the potential to be the best defender in the league, and that's with Embiid watching Ben Simmons defend at a high level. But his combination of length, strength, and willpower and want to makes Thybulle incredibly disruptive. Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
Swiped it away. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. And the pass to Thybulle. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closely. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Bouknight. Shot clock at 6. Here's Washington. Charlotte no good that time either.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Korkmaz kicks to Milton. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead, up 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group. And
I really like the step back move, being at 6'8".
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Charlotte, we've got Kelly Oubre. Smith is out there with Bouknight. Then it's Bridges. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. Here's Drummond. Bucket is good. Drummond's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Oubre, right side, over Milton, and they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Sixers ball.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Tibias Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. The Hornets also changing it up. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Bouknight. And Ball subbed in for Smith. Harris finds Milton. And here's Embiid. That shot, no good. Plumlee with some nice D. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Simmons against Ball. Three-pointer, Hayward. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Ball. Bridges trying to free himself up. Ball, no good. Philadelphia leading by 10. Simmons passes to Harris. No good with the layup. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
And you watch Harris, he's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
Milton kicks to Harris. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Rozier, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Simmons dishes to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Rozier finds Hayward. Now, here's Bridges. And it goes down 2 points. Bridges got his first 2 points.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Plumlee against Harris. Pass to Green. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Embiid, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Charlotte ball.
Washington's checked in for Mason Plumlee.
PJ Washington.
Ball against Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
Harris passes to Simmons.
2 minutes.
Down low. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Simmons. Curry's got 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A minute 42 left now here in the second. Here's Rozier, and he uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Boy, pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Pass to Harris. Here's Curry with the 3. Hornets with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Curry on the wing. Rozier defending. Simmons looking it over. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Washington. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Hayward against Green. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Hayward.
Over the years, we've seen Hayward get stronger. He's packed on some muscle, and it helps him on these physical finishes.
Here's Curry. Up and in on the layup. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Washington kicks the ball. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Assisted by
Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
coming onto the floor for the away team.
Now here's Bouknight. Guarded by Simmons. They get it again. 1 second left. That shot off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. They are a...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few stops and some quality offensive possessions. When the clock ran out in the first
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Harris kicks to Simmons. Clock at 6. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harris has got 8 points.
Boy, this is something that Harris has really enhanced in his game over time. Hard work, paying dividends.
Plumlee, the pass to Hayward. That shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Curry. And the 76ers lead by 7. The Hornets shooting 43% for the game.
And, of course, Green's contributions go well beyond the numbers at this point.
Agreed. This is a guy who knows about winning, Greg. I mean, he's done it a number of places, multiple championship teams where he's played a significant role. And he brings that championship mindset to the locker room.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The drive by Simmons. Good work there as it goes.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
So valuable on the defensive side of the ball. Simmons goes beyond versatile, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. That's good from Simmons.
You know, Ben Simmons has shouldered a lot of criticisms about his game, but, you know, I love the fact that he keeps his head down and just works hard and continues to mature as an outstanding all-around player.
Plumlee finds Hayward. Going inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet firmly in the second half of his career.
The Hornets shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops by Hayward. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
Korkmaz checked in for Simmons.
Well, you know, it's really been hard to see all the injury issues that Hayward's had to deal with over the last few years, but still, when he's healthy, I think he's one of the most dangerous players in the league at both ends.
And there's the pass to Plumlee. He kicks to Smith. Up top, Plumlee. Guarded by Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Plumlee hits them both. Philadelphia leading by 4. Milton the pass to Embiid. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Hayward finds Rozier. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
The assist goes to
Hayward's got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Embiid. And he overshot that one, missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Harris kicks to Milton. Popped up there for Embiid.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And the Hornets call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tibias Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Danny Green. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Bouknight comes in for Smith. My shot's good for Milton.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Bouknight. And again, the Hornets missing. The 76ers leading by 6. Now, here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shoots over Bouknight, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Here's Oubre. Charlotte again missing. 76ers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Maxey passes to Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, I mean, you're going to get trips to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And he can't get the first one.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. The Hornets also changing it up. PJ Washington comes in for Plumlee, and Ball subbed in for Rozier. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Ball. Over Drummond. Ball, no good. Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside Curry. Pass to Simmons. Drummond dishes to Curry. Passes it to Thybulle. Here's Drummond. A rebound by Washington. Hornets trail by 9. To the inside. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Here's Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Ball. And Drummond throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Oubre. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Simmons with it. He's got 5. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Not backing away from the physicality of the game. Drummond is never afraid of getting hit when he's trying to score.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Andre Drummond. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second. For three, Bridges buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Bridges and Washington are manning the post position. And Bouknight on the wing, he's joined by Hayward. And it's Ball in at the one. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Now here's Bouknight, guarded by Curry. The 11-footer, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris is checked in for Maxey, and it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Curry looking around, down low. Outside for Simmons. Just 2 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 9.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Ball, the pass to Washington. He dishes it to Hayward. Charlotte no good that time either.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Harris inside. Washington's on him. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia. Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Joel Embid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Charlotte also making some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Bridges. And it's Rozier in for Bouknight. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break.
The assist.
He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
That's his second.
You know, it's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
Seth Curry taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Curry. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Hayward outside. Plumlee in the post, guarded by Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Hornets trailed by 13. Ball feeling it out a bit. It's sent back down by Simmons. He gets it in there. And Philadelphia has possession. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ball against Simmons. 6 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Washington kicks the ball. Pulls from the top of the key, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Embid. Over in the corner, Green. Now Harris. Outside, Simmons. Over Rozier. Simmons missing again. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. 9-point game. Plumlee, no luck. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Got a hand on it.
How about Rozier throwing it out of there? Come strong or don't come at all.
The pass to Washington. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Simmons passes to Curry. To the wing on the left. Embid against Plumlee. That's tipped. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Charlotte moving the ball around. Out to Hayward. With the shot. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Definitely a go-to option in these moments. Hayward has the experience and game to knock down big shots.
And he commits the intentional foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Ben Simmons. At the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Hornets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Washington. Rebound by the 76ers. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. So it's the Hornets now. Right side, Ball. Pass to Rozier. Kicks to Plumlee. Passes to Washington. They get the rebound. Rozier for 3. The shot off that time. So the 76ers win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensive, and we were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.